I used to struggle to save money because I did not understand what was I saving my money for. I then looked at the things that I am using the money that I am saving for. I realized that there are emergencies that come up unexpectedly, birthday parties, and many of these things that are not planned. So I wanted to change this because I wanted to see the money that I am saving. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how to save money the correct way that worked for me. We're going to be talking about emergency fund, sinking fund, and long-term savings. First off, let's talk about an emergency fund. An emergency fund is money that you allocate or budget for anything that is not planned. This could be fixing a microwave or a washing machine or a car repair that is not covered by your insurance, maintenance plan, or service plan. Speaking of which, do you think we should do a video on insurance? Let me know on the comment section. So this money is allocated for things that are not planned. And you do not use this money until an emergency arises. It is advised that you must keep 3 to 6 months of your living expenses as an emergency fund. The reason for this is, should you not have an income by any reason or form, you should be able to cover your monthly expenses at least for 3 to 6 months. Remember in 2020 when COVID had hit and we were all at home? Some people didn't have an income. Some companies had not recovered. That meant they had to cut down on salaries and some had to retrench. Imagine being in that household that did not have an emergency fund. Quite hectic, right? So now we know better, and let's start saving that emergency fund, R1 at a time. How I do it? I put down a goal. I start by just putting away an amount of like R500 or a goal to reach of R500 for going to the doctor. Just so that if I need to go to the doctor, I have the money to go. You can build up on that until you reach your 6 months goal, even more than that. The aim is to be able to cover your expenses or any emergency that arises. I know you are itching to hit that like button. Go ahead, hit the like. Next, let's talk about the sinking fund. Sinking fund is money that you allocate for planned expenses. This one could be anything from December holidays, traveling, birthdays, anything that you know that you have to spend money on. That should be your sinking fund. I do have a video on a sinking fund that I will link up on the cards. It goes into detail of how do you allocate your sinking fund correctly. Have you subscribed? I'll wait for you. We do though have one house rule. I'm not a financial advisor, and any information that I'm sharing does not constitute to be financial advice. Lastly, let's talk about long-term savings. This could be saving for your children's education, or it could be for your retirement. I have a video on tax-free savings account for retirement. It's also linked on the cards. It does go into detail on what is a tax-free savings and how you can use it for your retirement. It should come in very handy for you to understand on how to use it. The key here is to start early so that you are able to utilize the compound interest and gain as much interest over a long period of time. Remember, this is a long-term savings. The goal is not how much you are saving, but the habit of saving itself. This will build a nice percentage of your savings as you split your salary into 4. Check that video as well on how to split your salary into 4 areas so that you feel in control of your money. I have peace of mind now that I know where the money I am saving is going and what is it for. Actually, you don't have to manually do this thing every month, sending money into these different areas. You can just go to your bank or from your banking app, set up an automated payment monthly or a stop order or scheduled payment, whatever your bank calls it. In this way, you have created peace of mind for yourself, but you know that money is going to the correct areas. Peace of mind, right? That's it for today's video. We have talked about an emergency fund, a sinking fund, and long-term savings. I know you have subscribed and liked the video. You're only left with sharing it with your friends and your family. Don't forget to share it also on that Stockfell group that you are in. Send this link to the WhatsApp group and share it with them that they must continue saving into the correct areas as well. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope to catch you on the next one.